Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth and fancy seeing you here. And welcome to the Mick Show. Why is it called the Mick Show? Because I'm Mick Minas. Hello and welcome. And of course you are very welcome. Bird Box is a film I have not seen yet. I know, call the police. I haven't seen it yet. I do intend to. I don't really like Sandra Bullock, so I've been putting it off. They're personal reasons I don't want to go into. But ultimately, right, there's one thing that me and Netflix and Sandra Bullock can all agree on. That well done, Netflix, for not cutting that scene, because this is becoming ridiculous now, right? I said this in an earlier video. We're part of this generation now. Ooh, you can't show that. Ooh, that's rude. That's too scary. That's too gory. I don't even know what scene was cut, but I'm just fed up of it. If you don't like it, turn it bloody off. It's this authoritarianism in this day and age, in this cultural human race, that's really beginning to piss me off. You know, grind my gears, as Peter Griffin would say. It is ridiculous. Don't like it, don't watch it. Well done, Netflix. And you know what? I am fed up of the shill media going after Netflix because they know they're doing harm to their beloved Disney. America are obsessed with Disney. And obviously Disney Plus streaming service is coming, and it doesn't really matter how Disney does, because of course the shill media will try and insinuate that they've got one over on Netflix, or if they get more subscribers than Netflix, all of a sudden it'll be, ooh, look. The reality is no one is leaving Netflix for Disney Plus. Disney Plus cannot offer what Netflix does. No, every streaming service worth its salt does something a little different. So Netflix is totally different to what Disney Plus is going to be. But you know what, Netflix? I've always respected you, but I respect you even more now. Don't cut the bloody scene. Don't listen to the shills. Don't listen to the SJWs. Well done. So what else are we going to talk about today? Harley Quinn is getting a trilogy. Wow, that's really, really exciting. I love Harley Quinn. Margot Robbie did the character great justice in the Suicide Squad movie. But I've got a little bone to pick with you, Maggie Robbie. Yeah, I was reading an interview with you yesterday, and apparently she's stopped people asking her when she's going to have a baby. Yes, you are not allowed to ask Margot Robbie when she's going to have a baby. I get it. It's an annoying question, Maggie. But at the end of the day, you can't stop people from asking you a question. What's next? The death penalty when someone asks you what the time is. What's the time, Maggie? I sentence you to death. It's just ridiculous, isn't it? But anyway, getting away from that, I had to get that out because when I've got something on my mind, I really have to talk about it. But yes, a trilogy for Harley Quinn. Well, it's a great idea. I'm really excited. But maybe that's why We Got This Covered site started saying she's not going to be in Suicide Squad. See, what happens is, as different pieces of movie news come out sometimes, these sites take it as an opportunity to say something else. So anyway, until you hear anything from Warner Brothers, just assume that James Gunn is still including Margot Robbie and Harley Quinn in Suicide Squad 2. If we're getting a trilogy and she's not in Suicide Squad 2, it's not a deal breaker for me. I'm sure James Gunn's got a great replacement in mind. Batgirl. Hey, I'm just saying, Batgirl. That would be a great replacement. It'd be a weird replacement because she's not a villain, but it'd be interesting. There's lots of options. The DCEU has got a catalogue of unused comic book characters they can use. So I'm absolutely not worried about that. So how are you all doing? I love all your comments. I try and like and love as much as I can. I don't always reply. It's time. It isn't because I don't want to. I think I'm above anyone. I'm not. I'm below you. You are my subscribers. You are my governors, my bosses, you know. I must respect you and give you what you want. But at the end of the day, I need to talk from the heart as well. So that's very important in life. So I'm really enjoying doing these videos, especially the ones about the DCEU and Doctor Who. That's my passion. That's my focus right now. But I like responding to things that I see on Twitter and on the internet. And I think that there's a wrong. I have to write it. And this is sometimes I come on and respond to things because I think it's right. So this morning I had to come on and respond to some of the stuff said about the Zack Snyder and James Wan thing, because I think that's very, very important. Now, something else I want to get off my chest. Apparently, this guy who was in charge of test screening said that the audience wasn't very interested in Batman and Superman in the Justice League test screening. How did he work this out? Because they didn't mention their names as they left the room. Look, it's absolutely ridiculous, as nobody would be interested in Batman and Superman. Or maybe he meant they didn't like what was done with them in the Justice Cut. Well, listen, I don't think he did a bad job with Batman. I think it was Superman. Superman barely got any screen time, really, did he? It was ridiculous. We got the camera thing at the start, the infamous kind of upper lip kind of massacre they did on Henry. And then he returns, of course. But, yeah, I'm hoping in the Snyder Cut there's a lot more than that, because I would be really, really disappointed if he gets the same screen time. I mean, it's ridiculous. I know he's dead at the beginning of the film. I know you want to introduce him back slowly. But honestly, the quicker you brought Superman into Justice League, the better for the film and the better for its box office. Its box office would have been a lot better. To me, there's so many problematic situations with the way Justice League was done. Even back when Zack was involved, Zack didn't write the movie. Always remember that. So David S. Goyer and whoever else wrote, I forgot his name now, but basically the premise is interesting that Superman dies in the last film. I just don't think Justice League handles it, and I don't think the script in the Snyder Cut is going to be that dramatically different. Look, he's been killed by a Doomsday, right? Bring him back the way they do in the comics. You could even have dragged this out for another movie. You could have done like the different versions we see of Superman in The Death of Superman and that Superman Lives in those graphic novels. That's brilliant. You could have done that for a Justice League 1, and in Justice League 2, he returns. You didn't even need to do Steppenwolf. You could have done the whole Death of Superman, even though a lot of people think it's too early. And maybe it was too early to kill off Superman. I don't know. I'm not enthusiastic about that one way or the other. They did it. It was exciting. I do feel if you're going to do a Death of Superman, a good live-action one, you need to build it up a bit longer. I certainly did care about Henry's Superman when he died. I was certainly affected by it all. I just feel, go with the comics. The comics have got it all there for you. All these strange versions of Superman come about after he's dead. That would have been an interesting thing for the Justice League that Bruce Wayne was just getting together to have to deal with. And then you finish that on a cliffhanger, and then you do Justice League 2. Then Henry Cavill, a.k.a. Superman, returns. You've got an awesome climax. You get everyone excited. You didn't need Steppenwolf. You didn't need Darkseid at that point. I love Darkseid. Great character, great villain. But you didn't even show him in the Justice Cut. So what's the point of Steppenwolf if you're not going to show Darkseid? For me, it's absolutely crazy. So that's what I would have done with Justice League. Anyway, so thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think. Are you excited about the Harley Quinn trilogy? What do you think of Margot Robbie banning people from asking her if she's going to have a baby? Has she gone a bit too far? Do you like what I would have done with Justice League? Please comment down below, like and share the video. And thanks again for watching. I really do appreciate you guys, because I know you appreciate me. And I'm giving you back those warm hugs. So thank you very much.